Today we have a special testimonial from a special guest. This guy was actually doing big numbers in funding, but he had to learn the credit sauce for me. So you know what he did? He came to me, he invested some money with me and bought the credit information and my knowledge and expertise to help him scale his business even further. So now he knows how to clean the credit fast, and he been knew how to get the clients approved for 50K to 100K in funding or more. Anyways, you guys are probably wondering, who the fuck am I? My name is Malik, and this is my Instagram, and this is my TikTok. And we've helped over 1,000 clients already clean their credit, rebuild it, and then get approved for funding. Anyways, if you guys want to see more of my testimonials, you can just go to the link in my description and go down to my testimonials. You'll see we have over 200 plus live testimonials, including this one that I'm about to show you. This video is going to be packed with a lot of knowledge and a lot of gems, so make sure you watch it to the end. All right, so today I got one of my mentees and everything. You know, he been doing funding. He been knew about the funding sauce and everything like that, but he been trying his hardest to get the credit sauce. Everybody around him been gatekeeping, but he came to me and I gave it to him, and now he's doing crazy numbers. Anyways, I'm gonna let him tell you guys about it and everything like that. So yeah, his name is Cliff, by the way.
So I reached out to you, Cole Lee, for the sauce. I paid for your mentorship. When I started, you gave me the rundown. It probably took me like 3 days to execute it. You showed me how to do the back end on a couple of things too. So when I think I made like a good 15 rats the first week, because I already had a lot of clientele due to the fact that I already been doing funding. So I just scale it. Everything is more in-house now. So now I got access to primaries and AUs now. It just advanced, so I keep everything in-house. So it's always from the credit, and the funding, and the means of that through the funding and the credit. I put primaries on their profile so it can boost
Like profile and everything.
Yeah. So that's how I took it off. I appreciate you on that too, bro.
What would you say, like on some real, you know, like the value for the sauce? Like, you feel like the value is there for the price and everything? You feel like it's undervalued? How do you like honestly feel about it?
It can be, because it's all about your way of looking at things and where your clientele is too. So I already had an eye from what it is. I already knew if I get this sauce, like, it could take me to the next level.
You're gonna take it to the next level.
You know what I'm saying? So when I met you and we collab, we've been kicking it since about 4 or 5 months now. We've been doing great business.
Yeah.
We've been doing good business. No, going on 6. Yeah.
I think it's been like 6.
Yeah,
so let me ask you, right? What do you feel like the average person doing wrong with their credit? Because, you know, average people don't really understand how they can. And before you even say anything, because I know you about to start throwing a master plan out.
Yeah.
Like, what you feel like the average person really doing wrong with their credit? Because they don't even really understand where they can take it, you know?
Understanding what the value in credit is. And then they got to understand and go. If they want to change their situation, they got to go for it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I mean, a lot of people, what I understand too in this field, like when they get a denials and things don't work their way, they just sit there. You know what I mean? They just sit there and they just let things. Me, if I get a denial, I'm gonna make it turn into a yes. I don't like to sit around. I'm gonna find out what it is, what the solution, and keep it going. So, and I have to motivate people like, nah, this ain't, no, we ain't going for that. And we go.
Yeah, we can't go for that.
So
we gotta keep going. We gotta keep moving.
Gotta keep going. That's just part of the plan. You got to take a jab and give one. That's how I look at it.
So a lot of people be talking about how, like, they say that credit repair not as important as funding, but I want you to explain why credit repair is actually just as important as funding, because without credit repair, you wouldn't even be able to get funding.
Yeah, so basically how I look at it from where we come from. So credit is the master key of the whole thing. That's just, you got to build your credit up to get access to house, cars, boats, any type of loans. Period. So you cannot be in America without no credit unless you want to live underground. But when you start expanding and you getting funding, it's like they fronting you the money. You got access to do an opportunity to do what you want to do in life and pay it back so you can start over again. So it's just like the streets, bro. They front you the money. You make your profit off of it to come up, to pay them back, and keep making more good business with the people that you got the funding from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So That's how I look at it, bro. And I got a team. We do the same thing with the relationship that you taught us, building our profile. We do the same concept.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
same concept. The banks ain't gonna tell me no. If
Oh,
they
no,
do,
I'm already knowing.
if they do, it go. I'm gonna make them turn into a yes, yo.
Nah,
I'm gonna
that's
align what they saying. That's it.
yeah, that's good. That's good. What's a golden nugget? Like, what's something that you feel like? Let's say like the person just started fixing their credit, right? What's the first thing you feel like they should do with their money to get to start juicing their credit up and everything? What you think? Pledge loan? Like, what you think? Honestly, what you think they should do?
Players loan would be players loan would be a number one due to the fact that you could take your own money and use it as collateral and
Mm.
put it on your own profile. You know what I mean? And I do like 5 of them a week for people, showing them what the benefit of it and what how you could utilize it. Because you could add people onto the players loan while you doing it. You could add up to one person. You know what I mean? So it's like a trade line for you and the other person.
Like,
So
that's
it
tough.
killing two. Yeah, so it killing two birds in one stone. You know what I mean?
I didn't even know that. That's crazy. Yes,
Yeah, every
that's
player's
tough.
loan, every player's loan that you get, some banks call it secure loans. All banks got different word semantics for it. Some of them have it, but you always could add another person. So on that.
So the pledge loan. So that's some game that motherfuckers not even really giving out for it. They not even telling you can add people on it. They just talking about
Yeah, you could add up to one person. It used to be 4. They
them.
changed
Or
it to 1. They changed it to 1. It used to you could add up to 4 people
because
on one line.
they knew they had to patch that method.
Yeah.
They knew
Yeah.
Yep, they knew and everything. Yeah, they had to patch that method and everything.
So and different things about that too. If you stay under 3,000, you only can do 18 months for the players loan. But if you go over 3,000, all the way up to 30,000, you could do 5 years. If you go over 30,000, they could do 10 years. You know what I mean? And it'd be a 10-year history on your
On
profile
your
as
yeah,
years go around. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, that's tough. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty tough and everything like that. Like, all right, let me see. I'm just trying to think. Like, so what would you say? Like, out of everything that you learned from the mentorship, the sauce and everything, what you feel like is your favorite from it?
Your turnaround time.
Turn.
Ain't nobody beating your turnaround time, bro.
Oh yeah,
Ain't
the
nobody
turnaround
beating that, bro. Everybody I met, they always telling 45 days, 60 days, 8 months. Nah, bro. The turnaround time is 15 to 15 to 30 at the max. And I got mad results. I'm getting mad people houses, cars, whatever. Like they thank me so much that I changed their lives due to the fact that you gave me that method. You know what I mean?
sauce, like life changing sauce,
It is, bro.
life changing sauce.
Yeah, it is. For real.
Shit, if you want to tell somebody something, right? Like, what would you tell them? Like, honestly, anybody watching, like, what would you tell them? Like, realistically, like somebody who probably struggling, they probably in a bad position. What would you tell them?
I would want them. The first thing I do, I want them to start doing their own research about how you can utilize your credit to change your situation. Because I don't just teach the people that come to me. I don't just do their credit. I teach them too. So the benefit of what they doing, so they can understand and know how to utilize what they got in front of them. Because I teach them how to play defense and offense. Everybody know how to play offense, but they don't know how to play defense. So I'm teaching them like, look, if this situation come here, this is what you do. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I mean? So it benefit them so they can know how to maneuver and navigate in the
Both
future.
sides, yeah,
Yeah, you know what I
sides and
mean?
everything. Yeah, yeah.
I definitely teach them that. That's all I teach all the people that come to me. I teach them that. Yeah.
I feel like that's a must, especially when it comes to
Yeah.
credit. Everybody just want to step on the gas. They don't want to.
Yeah.
They don't want. They don't want to do
And
things.
then and the thing about it though, it's all about creating systems, man. When you got these systems with these credit cards, these point systems, the Amex, traveling cards for the airplanes and stuff, traveling and all that. Just a system, man. You traveling for free when you build these points up.
You build the point. They don't even know about that either. They
Yeah,
don't even
it's the
know about that
point
either.
system. Yeah, so
It's crazy.
they
It's crazy.
realize when they realize like, okay, this is what it is. You could really be out here having fun. You can do it
Yeah,
the fun way.
yeah. You could be spending money and taking flights off of that shit.
Yeah,
Off
and
of
have
that.
it your way. You know what I mean? In
It's
a real
crazy.
way.
It's crazy.
So
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, just knowing how to use them cards and getting them points and knowing how to do your research, bro. You just can't be, oh, he fits my credit and oh, this and that. What I need, nah, I need you to go just like I'm going. I need you to
Yeah.
bring something to the table like I'm bringing something to the table. You know what I mean?
Knowing. Yeah, I'm already knowing. That's how, a lot of people, they just think that they just supposed to just fix their credit. That's it. Like, no,
Nah.
it's
You
levels
just
to
you
it.
just you just initiate into the game. That's it. That's
Yeah,
basically what it is, bro.
yeah. We just got into the game and everything. Baby steps. Baby
Yeah,
steps.
baby steps. And you know, it's how you take it, bro. I look at it as real fun, bro, because every day is exciting to me when you learning something and knowing how to do something that's benefiting for you. You invest in yourself. You can't, bro. That's the best thing you could do, yo. Don't invest in nobody else but yourself. You invest in everybody else, you gonna lose every time. But when you invest in yourself, you, you go win.
Yeah,
You go
I believe
win
it.
every fucking time.
I agree. I agree. 100%.
I had one of my partners the other day in California, and he music artist and stuff. He's like, bro, I'm investing in everybody doing this stuff, bro. I did this for 20 years and I start investing in my own self. I just finally get my check, bro. And I'm making hella money. He up in age. You know what
Oh
I
yeah.
mean? But he
Yeah.
wished that he would invest in himself. He didn't
You would
waste
invest into
20 years.
yourself.
And bro, you young. So you already know what time it is with you.
Oh yeah. I'm already knowing everything.
Yeah, you already know. So
Already
it's how
know.
you utilize your tools in front of you, bro.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you. You guys pretty much heard it live. If you want to be one of my next students, so you want me to teach you how you can clean credit, rebuild it, and then get your clients approved for funding, or do it for yourself repeatedly, all you need to do is go to the link in the description of this video and get signed up. I appreciate you guys watching my content. So what I did was I added 2 extra videos so you guys can go watch and learn more knowledge. You can watch this video right here, or you can check out this video on the right here. Anyways, I hope you guys continue to keep learning and keep striving in 2026 with your credit. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.